Welcome. Sankara's teachings are deep and profound. RamanaMaharshi lived these teachings. Listen, reflect, and deeply meditate. I'm Richard Clarke. I'm reviewing and commenting on Adi Shankara's Atma Bodha, or self-knowledge. Today is verse 37. The cognitive impression, I am Brahman, created by uninterrupted comprehension and practice, destroys ignorance and the agitation caused by it, just as rasayana medicine destroys disease. Verse 37 of Adi Shankara's Atma Bodha points to a central truth in the path of self-realization, the direct recognition of your true nature as the self, pure awareness, Brahman. Sankara says that the steady, unbroken recognition of I am Brahman acts as a powerful healing medicine, removing the ignorance that causes suffering and mental disturbance. Look at this practically. The mind is restless because it identifies with the body, thoughts, and personality, and chases after happiness and satisfaction within them. That misidentification is rooted in ignorance, which is really just a misunderstanding of who you really are based on an unchallenged assumption of existing as a separate being. You think you are this limited person, subject to pleasure and pain, success and failure, birth and death. But that's just not true. What you actually are is the unchanging awareness in which all these passing experiences appear and disappear. When Sankara says, I am Brahman, he isn't saying it to give you a new belief. He's pointing to a recognition, self-knowledge that happens deep within when the mind becomes quiet and you begin to know the truth of your own being. Brahman is the infinite, formless, eternal self. Brahman is not separate from you, but it is who you are when you're free from the false story of I and mine. This recognition doesn't happen once and for all like flipping a switch. Sankara uses the phrase uninterrupted comprehension and practice to make clear that repetition is necessary. You turn again and again to the recognition of the self, just like someone takes medicine regularly to clear up an illness. This is where self-inquiry or continuous remembrance plays a role. Every time you return to the still sense of I am, free of thought and form, you're applying this medicine. Gradually, the agitation caused by ignorance fades. Shankara compares this to rasayana, an Ayurvedic rejuvenating medicine known not for just removing disease, but for restoring balance and vitality. In the same way, this quiet inner seeing, I am Brahman, doesn't just cancel out ignorance, it restores peace, clarity, and the natural freedom of being. You might ask, but how can I know if this is true? Sankara's answer is test it within yourself. When you hold to the deep sense of being, not the thought, I am Brahman, but the quiet presence behind all thoughts, notice what happens. The grip of fear, desire, and confusion begins to loosen. That is not imagination. That is the truth of who you are, becoming clear. This is self-knowledge. So know yourself and be always free and at peace. I'm Richard Clarke. My new book, Atma Bodha by RamanaMaharshi with comments, offers clear insights into this profound poem on self-realization. In this series, I share Ramana's timeless wisdom and my reflections and inquiries to deepen your practice of self-inquiry. Discover the peace that comes from knowing your true self. The Amazon link is in the description. These videos bring Sankara's teachings into your direct experience. Subscribe to see more. Click thumbs up to like. Send questions and start a dialogue with a comment.